I got some high hopes for this whiskey, Miss Jean. Hey, how's it going on, Charlie?
High hopes. I'm Jean.
I'm Jean, and we're multicasking. Wild Stallions. Ish. Jean.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some Remus.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some high rye Remus.
High rye? What does high rye mean?
Freaking normally, people put, oh, we're high rye. We have 15% of our mash bill. You're not high rye, that's at least 25. Let's just get that right out there.
Okay, I agree with you.
Mash bill, 51% corn, love it. 39% rye, thank you, Remus.
That is high rye.
It is, and 10% malted barley, aged 6 years. And this is by Ross and Squibb. But if it's 6 years old, it's MGP juice, because it was MGP then, Ross and Squibb now. But
when did they switch?
2 years ago. Remus Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the highest rye. This is a bourbon meant to pay homage to the popularity of rye in the pre-prohibition days. I give myself an adequate pour, but I have high hopes for this.
Wait a second. Wait one daggum second here.
So she's spoiled. Okay, so I can have my own whiskey now. Thank you
I
very
will
much.
allow it. The nose on this is phenomenal. I love this nose. It is spearmint forward. It also has those bourbon notes. My gosh, it's like a halvesies of the bourbon. Delicious bourbon.
The ABV's bringing a tear in my eye.
I tell you, it really is.
ABV, what is it, Gene? Oh, it's low. I thought it was higher. 54.5, 109 proof. Man, nosing this, I'm thinking it's like freaking 60.
Oh, it's so concentrated. Everything in here is just concentrate.
It is. It's like cask strength. Cask strength gets thrown out a lot. We have been very fortunate. We've been in a lot of distilleries' barrel rooms. And we've drank from cask after cask after cask.
If you've not done that, go to a distillery and just say, can I?
We have a smile on our face
Like it.
the entire time. And it's very rare you get something bad from a cask. Sometimes like, hey, this has only been in here for 6 months. Like, okay, well it needs age. Or a year, okay, well it needs age. We got it's like they poured it from a thief right into here.
There is butter, there is brown sugar, there's corn on the cob. Then there's spearmint gum and
Preach.
bubble gum. Hubba bubba.
Bubble gum?
Or that Big Chew.
Big League Chew?
There's Big Chew bubble gum
Big League Chew?
but it's spearmint flavored.
Oh, look at you.
And it's
okay. Never liked the grape flavor to that.
And for whatever reason, you're chewing that, but you took that out and you stuck it on your nose, because that's what you're doing. You're getting ready to eat a piece of corn on the cob that is just dripping with butter and freaking elephant ears.
Funnel cakes.
Gosh, I tell you.
So you're kind of dancing around what's in my cup, which is I'm at the state fair. And I've got that roasted corn. The corn, I pull a husk back and you just hold it by the husk. The entire time, you didn't say husk. The entire time, it's got some brown spots on the kernels there because they roasted it there at the state fair. A hint of the saltwater Laffy Taffy. You just went to the butter sculpture exhibit. If your state fair does not have a butter sculpture visit, come to Kansas because ours rocks. This is bourbon on steroids.
Oh man, it's nice. I'm going in.
Ah! How'd I go in? So blind, I want you to think, ECBP, I can see this being ECBP, I can see this being a Wilderness Trail cask strength, bourbon, even a Lux Row distillery cask strength.
That's nice.
Is it?
That's
I wouldn't know
nice.
yet.
So, you know how there's like the commercial, that peppermint patty commercial, where they're like in the snow and it's good, whatever. It's cold outside and they have this refreshing peppermint patty. Well, this isn't peppermint, but it's that refreshing with the spearmint, a little bit of spearmint there. But my God, the peppers, and it's still soaking into my tongue and my cheeks. My gums are even feeling it. And it's so yummy.
Wow, I love your peppermint commercial because I'm like, what are you doing? And then I tried it myself, and it's peppermint patty, 100%. It's the white coconutty thing that they have with the mint, and that chocolate. That is a great descriptor. Starts out as a peppermint patty, drizzled caramel. You crush up some walnuts, you sprinkle some walnuts on there, and then you eat it, and it's hot and fresh and gooey. Man, and remember those Keebler's Elves fudgesicle, not fudgesicle, they're fudge.
Oh.
Those fudge cookies
with the hole in the middle?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that.
Stick your finger in it and you go around it?
Yes, Tootsie Rolls are in here. Some nice Hershey syrup chocolates in here.
Yeah.
Lot of corn. Whew. That was just the opening.
Good.
I gotta go back in now.
Boy, Remus, I tell you what. I've had a couple of sips now, and it's just juicy. It's so flavorful and juicy and refreshing. Good job. I've had some Remuses in the past.
We have had lots.
I've not ever been as impressed with a Remus as I am with this.
Mm-hmm.
The flavors on here are they're just
nice.
Yeah.
So the mid palate is the same as the opening. It's kind of like it starts up here at the top of the roller coaster, then you kind of come down a little bit.
Start at the top and then you
plateau. So from the mid palate, it kind of goes into, it doesn't really have a transition so much as the same awesome flavors that are there at the beginning stay there throughout. Do you agree, or are you having a different experience?
Yeah, it doesn't change much, but it just went from concentrated to just smoothed out a little bit, and I'm still having all of those flavors. It's still just nice and yummy. Just a yumminess.
It's the yumminess.
Yeah.
The finish is a little bit of a grassy note. It's all those chocolates, a little bit of the Twix cookie. And then a little bit of a spearmint grassy finish, which I'm here for. Water do anything for you on the nose?
I'm getting some lemon now.
Oh yeah.
And some clove.
Ooh, see, clove is, I love a clove and a rye. And thank you for the, I've already said it, but thank you, legitimately thank you for them doing the 39% rye. Pet peeve of mine.
I got, you know those, like a lemon cookie with the lemon filled cream.
Oh yeah, like an Oreo, but everything's lemon.
It's all lemon, yeah. And then for whatever reason, they're like, let's put some clove in that lemon cookie. And I was like, okay, let's try it out. And that's what I got with the water.
Water gives me cranked up vanilla, saltwater taffy, marshmallow, and spearmint. Yeah, cranks up, different experience with the water. If you're not putting water in your whiskey, put your daily go-to. Your go-to is to put water in it. It'll change. 80% of the time.
Cranked up my peppers even more. I love it when the water cranks up my peppers. I tell you, I'm a pepper girl, and when you give me some peppers in a whiskey, I am just gonna love it when they do it right. And it can't just be like, you know, peppers just to be peppers. They gotta do it peppers to taste good peppers.
Yeah. For me, I'm not having an increase. I saw your hand moving on my peripheral. I thought you were like doing a remote. Crank up my peppers. I'm not having that. Well, there it is. I didn't have a crank up pepper at the opening, but in the mid palate now transitions into another crank up. I'm having another roller coaster. Interesting. So water brings out some nice. Get your lemon now because it's a lemon starburst.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice lemon starburst finish. Woohoo!
Yes.
I love it when whiskey legitimately
yes, I love it.
transitions with water. I'm gonna do a 90. What'd you do?
I also did a 90.
I thought perhaps maybe I want to do a 91, but I'm gonna 90, 91.
It
easy.
is definitely in 90.
I don't know if this has gone to. Actually, I don't know when this debuted. I don't know when it came out. Does it have a year on here? It does not. Heritage. No, since 1847. Anyway, I don't know if this came out, but good job, Indiana folk. Gene, what do I pay for it? And please say $1.25. I don't know who bought this. Anyway, please say $1.25.
No way can this price be right. I have written down $45.
Oh, hell yes. Buy a case. Buy a case. 45?
Is that right?
Wow.
I gotta check that.
I'm sitting here thinking you're going to say $95.
Oh, I know, right?
You're going to check. So we have what? So we use Google Sheets. Is it Google Sheets? We use Sheets to keep track of our whiskey catalog.
Find the Remus areas. Find that.
We have a whole Remus area. I haven't seen Remus in a while. I know it's over here in the bourbon section somewhere. 45, huh?
$45.
Nice.
Are you effing kidding me?
Well, we may have to.
I'll
We're gonna have to
tell you
go
what.
back up.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna get this for all the Christmas gifts.
And let us know down in the comments if you have this problem, because we have a lot of whiskey. We have whiskey. Many other people have greater collections than we do, but like we're not stop buying backups because we're never gonna get to them. But this is what I think we need a backup of.
You think so?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna stick it?
Right there.
Somewhere in there.
Yep. I thought you were gonna go with the whole. We're gonna stick it. Bend over and I'll show you. Joe. Anything to add, Gene?
Nothing else.
Charlie.
Gene, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are. $45?
By case.
Wow.
No kidding.